My husband mansplained my own PhD thesis to my boss at a dinner party. I think I'm done. I am a senior research scientist. I spent 6 years getting my PhD in molecular biology. My husband, Mark, works in sales. We've been married for 4 years, and I always thought he was just a loud personality, someone who likes to be the center of attention. But lately, I've realized it's much more sinister than that. Last night, my department head, Dr. Aris, hosted a formal dinner at his home. This was a huge deal for me. We are currently up for a massive grant, and my research is the cornerstone of the application. The entire night, every time I started a sentence, Mark would cut me off. If Dr. Aris asked me a technical question about my data, Mark would jump in with, "Well, what Sarah is trying to say is," and then proceed to give a simplified, slightly incorrect version of my work. I tried to play it off at first, gently saying, "Actually, Mark, that's not quite it. The protein folding behaves differently." Mark laughed, patted my hand in front of everyone, and said, "Listen to her get all feisty. She gets so bogged down in the science that she forgets how to talk to real people. Don't worry, Aris, I'll translate for the big brains in the room." The table went dead silent. Dr. Aris looked at me with pure pity. I felt the blood rushing to my face. It wasn't a joke. It wasn't him being social. He was intentionally making me look like an incompetent child in front of the man who holds my career in his hands. When we got to the car, I was shaking. I told him his behavior was disrespectful and potentially damaged my professional reputation. Mark didn't apologize. He smirked and said, "You should thank me. You were being boring. I made you look approachable. Besides, you're so successful. It's not like you need to be the smartest person in the room, at home too. It's unattractive." That was the light bulb moment. He isn't clueless. He knows exactly how hard I worked for my credentials. And he hates that he can't claim them. He doesn't want a partner. He wants a subordinate he can manage, so he doesn't have to feel insecure about his own lack of expertise. I'm currently sitting in my office at 2 a.m. I realized that if I stay with him, I will have to spend the rest of my life shrinking myself so he feels big enough to stand next to me. My husband tried to translate my own PhD research to my boss to make me look like a boring scientist and himself look like the smart one. Realized he's intentionally diminishing me to feed his ego.